Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I'm, let's see, probably about 30 miles south of Topeka. Coming into Landon, Kansas. And I'm on my way to Oklahoma. I'm looking for, I'm going to relocate. I love being around my family, and they're in Topeka. But Topeka is bad. I said one thing is they have a northern attitude, and so that makes it a little rough on me. I'm more friendly, and I'm more lenient. I'm not saying they're a left kind of community like many of the big cities are. I'm not saying they're like that bad, but it's bad enough for me. And I need a place. I'm looking for a place that I can park my trailer and my RV, and I can work. And Topeka is the capital of Kansas, and if you've ever had to deal with the city, the city ordinances and codes and stuff like that, I don't do well with that type of situation. And in the capital, it's worse. And so what I'm doing is I'm looking for small towns like Landon. Now, Landon isn't good, and you will see it's really nice. You see how clean it is? There's no houses with junk in front of the houses. They don't have that kind of stuff in Landon. I mean, this is very well managed. And you see the buildings, they don't have many vacant buildings. Let's see, that was the main street. That's it. And out of that, there was probably 5, maybe 6 vacant buildings, vacant businesses. Okay, but everything is so nice and pretty. That tells me that the city manages the community really close. And so I don't like being managed. And I mentioned before, I don't like being told what to do. If I don't do anything immoral, I don't understand when people give me instructions. And and yesterday I went to another small town, and I'd never seen it. It's close to Topeka. It's maybe 20 miles from Topeka, and it was really nice and clean. I couldn't believe it. And I mean, it was just like this, and it's a little small country farm town. And but the thing is, farmers aren't farming like they used to. Now farms are getting big corporate farms, and so it's different. And what's happening is that place I was going was called Auburn. And I looked at a building that would work for what I'm looking for. I would like to put my RV inside the building, and then one room of the building would be for business, and I could have a bathroom in there with a shower and makeshift kitchen. You know, I got one in my RV, so that's not that big of a thing. But by living inside there, for one thing, it takes my RV out of the weather. And another thing, people don't see me living in an RV. They'll leave me alone. And I can still do business. And that was the gold and silver, teaching people how to use gold and silver, three-man militia, teaching people how three-man militia works and how good it is on getting things done, and the Hoi Chi. And this is what I'd be doing most of the time. And on Saturdays, I'll be doing pancake feed every Saturday. And it'll be trading silver for breakfast. And this is what I want to try to do. So I need a building, like an old gas station. You know, it's got a couple of bays on there, and that'll be where I park the RV, and or a warehouse kind of place. But someplace, and I'll get business. When I'm set up doing Hoi Chi, I'll get business, and I'm going to catch a lot of trouble because doctors and chiropractors will be complaining a lot, and that's going to be the tough part. The only good thing is I'm getting old, and I know legally I can get away with it. It's just they're the ones that are, so many people are going to be complaining. They don't like it when I'm doing the stuff I'm doing. So, but I can deal with it. And the place that I'm going to be renting, the same thing. It'll be done special. The way it's set up will be special. Wow, there's a buzzard. So that's what I'm looking for, and it's going to be, I think, going to be easier to find in Oklahoma. I was going to do that originally last year, and then I had somebody approach me that wanted to go in business with me. He likes owning real estate, and he wanted to buy the building, and he wanted a bigger building, because what he was going to be doing is I don't know what it's called, but cleaning livestock, butchering, clean them. You bring a live one in, and then they clean it up. Chickens, rabbits, cattle, goats. This is what he wanted to do. And in the same building, I'd be doing my thing. And got me excited about that because I wanted to help him, and he's helping me. But it's something that we all can benefit from, and the community. Because if you realize they're making it difficult to buy food, you know, a lot of communities don't want gardens, livestock, you know, stuff like that. They don't want you producing this stuff. And because the thing is, once you're producing your own, you don't need so much service from the government. And the government wants control the people. They got to control the food. And that's one of the reasons why they're making it difficult. And that's why the farmers and ranchers, all the regulations and where do you sell and this kind of stuff, that falls under the regulations, are getting more difficult. Something big corporations are better to handle. And people are used to not eating good, healthy food. I was just thinking the other day, 20 years ago, you could find healthy food. It's hard to find now. And then when you go back 30 and 40 years ago, like say now, I don't even think 10% of the food in grocery stores are healthy. And, you know, 30, 40 years ago, I don't think they had hardly any non-healthy food. All the food was, well, you know, they still had some they were marketing, but if you stayed away from the big chain food, big corporate food, you'd be okay. And now it's hard to get away from it. And but anyway, that's what I'm doing. That's my journey. It's going down, and right now I'm heading to Miami, Oklahoma, and I'm going to be looking for little towns, and then I have friends that are in the Tulsa area, and I'll stay there, and then I'm going to go to Alda. That's southeast of Oklahoma City. I'm going to be running over there to visit a friend. And then I'll be going back up to Topeka. If I can get this taken care of, I don't need to worry about going to Mexico. But if I can't find anything to do, I might end up having to go to Mexico. That's another reason why I'm checking this stuff. But anyway, I wanted to show you a little bit about Kansas when it's green. Like I say, but it's still hot. Today's going to be in the 90s, and we had some rain through the night, so it's going to be high humidity and hot. Reason why I'm in the truck and not taking a motorcycle. Comfort. And that's another reason. I know long distance traveling on a motorcycle, I don't think I can do that anymore. But so I thought, well, let's try it in the truck, see if I can do the long distance travel. That's another reason I'm at. But anyway, there's Rex. Rex is relaxing. Mike, NoStressMike.com.